Be quiet.
Okay.
So Sheila, thank you so much for just the opportunity to talk to you, ask you a few questions about your experience with TIR. Okay.
Okay.
So question number one. So if you were to like review what you learned in TIR and you write your own success story, what would it say?
If I were to write my own success story,
No matter
wow.
how big or small, whatever. So what would it say?
Well, that's an interesting question, one that requires thought, huh?
About your journey, right? Yeah.
Um, well, I can honestly say that, and I know success is measured, very different ways, by everyone. But based on my experience, I would say that um I have been let me see, what does my success look like? I have definitely let me see. I think that I am more success for me as it relates to this class has me more in tune, I would say, with my thoughts, with my feelings, with my actions.
Mm,
Um, while I may not always do the right thing, I am always conscious of what the right thing is.
right.
And so I can honestly say that when I go throughout my day, even when I start my day, my thoughts are on, the material, that you've taught. I do think about the things that I am um let me see, I think about how my day is going to unfold. I do try at some point during the day to visualize, what the end result will be. I especially now, I think about it all the time, what my C type goal is, and I see myself living, like I said, on the beach, doing the things that we talked about in the very beginning. And I again, I do understand that I've had some challenges along the way, but I have not lost sight of the things that you taught. So for me, success is knowing exactly, what my thoughts and feelings are about my future,
Mm,
and being able to really visualize that when I really, put my mind and spirit, in action for the most part.
absolutely. That's a loaded answer and great, really. It really is. I wasn't expecting all of that. So I love that you have that awareness around your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, because that really is the key to success, is being aware of how you feel in those three levels as we go through our day.
Mhm.
Another question for you is, what made you decide? What was the decision, or why did you make the decision to come and work with me through TIR? What was the deciding factor?
Well, for me, even though I pushed back a lot,
Yes,
I
you
knew
did.
I knew it was something ultimately that I needed, because I felt like I was sort of stuck. Um, I was allowing my thoughts, my fears, my anxieties, all those things to kind of control my actions, and as a result, controlling the outcome, you know, of my life for the most part. And um, I knew it was what I needed. Whether or not the timing was right for me, that was kind of the challenge for me, because, again, I was in my head. I had a lot going on, and
Mm.
I still do, but I ultimately believed that it was what I needed. So that's what really made the decision for me.
Okay, great. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you during the day, you are very busy with your day job. And I would call you a corporate executive. Is that,
Mhm.
yeah. And so therefore you really didn't have a whole lot of time. You didn't.
Right. Right.
You do have the option sometimes to work at home, but mostly you are in the office because of
Yeah.
what you do and the level, the high level in which you do it. So I just commend you for just taking these 6 months out, really, of your busy schedule to really study yourself. Really
Yeah.
all about studying yourself. So,
Yeah.
yeah, one more question for you. What might you say to someone who is considering working with me on TIR or through TIR? What might you tell them?
Well, I would absolutely tell them that the program works if you work it. It's one thing to know what to do, it's another to actually take the steps to do it. And I wholeheartedly believe that. And while I feel like I have given not 100% effort, if I'm being honest, I feel like I've probably given maybe 60% effort. Um, but I honestly believe that the steps will truly, the program will truly work if you work it. You have to really be committed to the process. You have to truly believe in the outcome. You have to want, change for yourself. You know what I mean? And I honestly believe, that it will be successful for anyone who puts the time and effort into it.
Absolutely. I agree. One thing that's what you just said stuck out. You have to truly believe in the outcome. And I believe that if you believe in believing in the outcome is really believing in yourself. Because once
Mm-hmm.
we have the belief within us, then we are going to get to that outcome. The outcome is already ours.
Right.
And that's what I see in you. And I know you have, I know you private, in terms of, your life and your lifestyle, but I've seen a lot of good growth. And I'm so excited that you and I had these 6 months to work together, even though we have about 3 months left.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Really.
No, thank you. I mean, you've been very, very you you've been very supportive, very inspirational. And I can honestly say that I hear your voice a lot. We were joking about that before, but it's a good thing because like you said, in the beginning how you told us to listen to the recordings day in, day out. I mean, in the morning, at night, and listen to Bob's voice and this, that, and the other. But I don't ever hear Bob's voice. I only hear your voice. And
That's
and
fantastic.
yeah, exactly. So I think you are an excellent coach. I think your spirit attracts, like-minded people. And I think that you will go far, because again, um, you have the ability to really draw people in. And it's not something again that's made up. It's not something that you are necessarily selling. You're basically just sharing the truth with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what will win people over.
Yeah, I
So
appreciate that. That's big. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
yeah.
Love you so much. All right.
Well, thank you for everything.
You are welcome. And I'll see you on Thursday.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely. All
Again, thank
right.
you for your time.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.